So up next, Charlie Lamb.
Nope,
multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Nope, ball.
Just missed.
Ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side.
Runner takes off.
Hey,
pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
That's the ball. Ball.
That one
Ball.
misses. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Runners at the corners here. One away. Rylan Hoover up now for the Brewers.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That's the ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing for appeal. 2-1. Now one missed.
Ball.
First and third, one down. Strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, put the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. Here's Brian Rocchio. The 1-2. Out to short. Lamb. On the run, throw to first. Got him. Nice play. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Bravo should have this one. And there's 2 down. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Lawson on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Lamb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
mph to finish him off. Gustavo Velasquez, the next to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Lamb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Late swing fouled off. Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry.
Out towards right center field. Lawson on the move to the gap. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Lamb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt, jog to first and protest, Singy?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swinging bunt would feel like a trophy.
That one ran inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive.
Get out of here.
Carrying well. And it is gone. His 9th homer of the year, and the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
1 out. Runner at second. Zapata now at the plate. Man at second. Out to short, Lamb. Throws to first in time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the second.
Outside. That's a ball.
That misses. Ball 3. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Brewers take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. In there for strike one. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. High fly ball out towards left field. And that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been. Nick Kurtz digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. What a stop. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. So 2 down. Michael Harris the second will hit next. 0-2 now. To the right side. And that'll do it. Beckett Byers digging in for the Nationals. 3-2 now. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag for 1. Tag out at second. It's a double play. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Lamb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Got him swinging.
Man, he stood no chance in that at-bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough.
He's out. Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boog. You stay in the moment and deliver. Swing and a miss.
And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Mackenzie Chavez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Lord getting loose as well. And there's 2 away. Go-ahead run on base. Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Caminero settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb digging in. Go-ahead run in scoring position and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead. Junior Caminero up now for the Brewers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's it for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's
Activity
high.
in the bullpen. Jake Chambers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Lord also throwing.
Could be some
Ball.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage. So runner at second, 2 down. Dorda digs in now. 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Caminero should have this one. But it's the shortstop that gets there. That's the ball game. Lamb had a great showing in the win.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Lamb digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
This one in the air, center field. Fong under this one. And there's 1 down. Ryan Caminero digging in for the Nationals. On the ground. Lamb gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Lamb digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Zapata. Out to short, Lamb. There's 1. Throw to first.
No,
safe.
he's in
Well, he's doing a
there.
nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now, loose runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game.
Now a dive at short to his knee, the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Runner takes off, strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Jack Lord, the lefty with big swing and miss. Base hit! Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. First and second. 2 outs. Ollie Lawrence digging in for the Nationals. Ground ball up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning. Number 13 digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. 0-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there. And that's a great play. Lamb digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Now the 0-1.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy, good time.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get...
Runner goes again.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
That one ripped, but foul. Pitch misses there, and the count's full.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Zapata whips it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Ryan CAMINERO digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
That's the ball.
Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down here at the top of the second. Swing and a foul straight back. That one way inside. To the right side, Finley.
Move it.
Tosses to first, and that is the third. Now here is Beckett Byers. And the 0-2. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the ground, a second, might be two. The flip, there's one. Double play.
He's out of there.
What a twin killing. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's the ball down.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Excellent work, big guy. Good job. Way to go.
Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Ball.
One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just missed.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So the Nats lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Luca Finley. Up the middle. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. One down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Kurtz. On the ground to short, Lamb. On to first, and there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Harris II. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. First and second, no outs. Mike Dorda digging in for the Nationals. The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping in, Charlie Lamb.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased his pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
The 1-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boo.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead.
For the Nationals, number 22,
Rudder breaks for third. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a
No,
double
that's
and
it.
just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Alfredo Rosario, the rookie
Ball.
right-hander, is getting loose. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. Goes off speed. Gets the out.
Josh Werner up now for the Brewers.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Going to count 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score from third. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Next to hit for the Nats, Luca Finley. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away. So 2 down. And here is Nick Kurtz. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That ends the frame. Man at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Here's your 1.
That's the ball.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. A 2-run homer. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 10-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Mike Dorda digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb with a remark. John Saul will hit next. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Round.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. 1 out, runner at second. Charlie Condon up now for the Brewers. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And it's second.
Well,
Not
that's
really
off the
attacking
plate.
on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses,
at the ball.
and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it lands foul, so we reset, and we'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He makes the grab.
On the bag,
Runner
on the
tags
bag,
at
right
second,
here, on the
and he's
bag.
up to third safely with 2 gone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Gilman gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Lamb steps in, 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
On a line, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Cole Young. Up the middle, Lamb. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. 1 down. Brad Bruno, the next to hit. And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Charlie Condon. Benitez is just 1 strike away. 3. Got him. And that's the ball game. Lamb managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One out man at first. Craig Reese, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a bouncer. Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Reese whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Tied up here in the early going.
Inside, ball 1.
This to third. Throw to first in time. Sam Feliciano, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Lamb tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. So up next, Luis Villanueva. Swing and a ground ball. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Back here in Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Well, these Brewers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
And a good start to the inning.
That way to find that sweet spot right there.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitch
No, that's
misses.
down.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the back. Try to make you think.
In the air to left center. Hillman on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. So bases all loaded up. Lamb getting ready to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it's off his glove. One runs in. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. The tag safe. And they're up by 3.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Charlie Lamb.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Philip Kwan preparing to come on if needed. Horvath warming up as well. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. This one in the air right field. De Leon on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now with 2 runners at third, this is going to be one down. Craig Reese, the next to hit for the Angels. And he'll one. On the ground to the left. Lamb. Tosses to first. Now 2 out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Lamb digs in. The crowd knows what's at stake. One swing and it's handshakes and high fives.
Yeah, and he's the kind of guy who doesn't shy away from the spotlight. Let's see what he's got right here.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Base hit into the outfield. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Fastball is outside. Popped in the air, left field. Villanueva drifts towards it. And there's one down. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And that's downstairs. 1-2 the count.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
For the Angels,
Alec Ware on the pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That's inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1 is high.
He's going to have to find a way to get back in the zone. Good thing for the hitter, should expect a strike right here, knowing the pitcher can't walk him.
Sliced hard but foul. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long. Go ahead run on base. Mel Gelman, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive to short and caught. Angels. So runner at second, 2 down. Culver digs in now. The winning run on second base. Out to center. Gelman under it. And that is the inning. Lamb stepping in. This is why you lift all those weights, singing. One swing could send everybody home.
Yeah, and he's shown the ability to deliver in moments just like this. All eyes on the batter's box.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Quick move to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit right field. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Tag. Got it. They cut down the winning. So, runner at second, 2 down. Humberto Esposito up now for the Brewers. The Brewers down to their final strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. 3 hits and a loss last night. That one fouled hard the other way. Condon on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a swing and a miss. And one away. Back here at American Family Field. On to the 3rd inning. So the Milwaukee Brewers are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a... Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired. Luis Villanueva, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. They get the force. That ends the frame. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Yeah, that's fouled off. Base hit center field.
Find it.
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now a relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's now Sam Feliciano. And a payoff pitch on the ground. Lamb to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Go ahead run on base. Ryan Blair, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a quick. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a foul out of play. comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
This one in the air, right field. De Leon on the move. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now. Next for Milwaukee, Mark Bullock. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and lines a base headed to left field. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Luis Villanueva. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short, Lamb. The throw to first, and that's terrific. Lamb digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So, you know.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Ball game.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. Lamb steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hard hit left side. Lawler tossed to first. 2 away now. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Milwaukee Brewers are off to a good start to the season. Singy, we were talking about them. On to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Runner takes off, pitches high. Throw to second, save.
Hey.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And 1-2.
Ha!
Fastball
That's a
is
ball.
outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Lamb around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 3-1. First and second, no outs. Adrian Chavez, the next to hit for the Reds. Back up the, that got him. Fires to second, but he's safe. Good effort there. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Angel Henao getting ready to runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Angel Henao digs in now. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Now he breaks his back. And that is that. Lamb ready to hit now. Down late. RBI opportunity. And this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
That one is absolutely belted. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. And the throw's
He's safe.
offline. Safe at third.
Wood. Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Bo Ramirez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Reyna getting loose as well. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Manager out of the Bo Ramirez gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Warner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball. That's down.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Man at first, nobody out. In now for the Reds, Angel Henao. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jason Dominguez. On the ground. Handles, throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Ryan Burke. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Leary under this one. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the series opener here at home. Lamb kept the hitting streak alive.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Here's 1. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Runner takes off for third. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. 1 out man at first. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ground ball. The flip, 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here.
That's the ball.
Burke gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one
No,
close.
that's
Rule
the
the
ball.
ball. And it's 2-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Grounds 1 to short. Lamb. Throws to first. And he's out. Here's the center fielder. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe.
He beat it.
It's a stolen base. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boo, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And it is gone. A 2-run shot, his 12th of the season, and they close the gap. It's 7-5.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Charlie Lamb. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this. 1 out. Runner at second. Joey Pearson, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short. Lamb. Whips it to first. 2 down. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. Out to short. Lamb. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher. 1 strike away. On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Charlie Lamb with it. Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb
Ball.
went deep in his most recent game. And that one
Ball.
up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Come on, Rex.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one out to right. Takes it in for the out. Leading off, Jason Dominguez. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lamb gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting ninth,
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Oh, trouble with the fastball, and it gets away from him. No advance, though.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bottom of the 4th, in now for the Reds, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to short, Lamb. Slings to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That one found hard the other way. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. The throw to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. This one in the air, right field. And there's 1 down. 2 outs, runner at first. Will Culver up now for the Brewers. The Brewers down to their final strike.
And
Got it.
see.
And that'll do it. Lamb with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
1 down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb
That missed.
with
That's
some
the ball.
impressive production lately. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner, and the count's full. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Back.
Inside move to second, and he dives back in safely. One out and a runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Next for Cincinnati, Gunnar Henderson. 3 for 14 in the series. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save.
Well, a good arm behind the dish. It's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quick.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs. Base is full. Junior CAMINERO will hit next. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
No, that's out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one's blistered, no doubt about it. Out of here, grand slam. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 6-2.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
1 down, runner at first. Adrian Chavez, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, runner goes, pitching for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. Jake Webb digs in now.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run across, fires it to the plate, but it's offline. It's 7-5 now. Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one to first.
Hold up, right here.
He'll do it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run is at third. Josh Werner up now for the Brewers. He's sitting on 99 career homers.
Ball, that's in.
We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the 1-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 9-7. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One out, runner at second. Tommy White, the next to hit for the Reds. So the tying run at second. This one chopped up the middle. In plenty of time to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. And now Angel Henao. The 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. The throw to second, on to first, double play. New pitcher for the Reds, Josh Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now 1-1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Ernest Chacon, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Craig getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One up, one down. One out, runner at second. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. One out and a runner at second, and here in extra innings. That one kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is outside. One away with a runner at third. We are in the 11th. Out to center. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run to third.
First and second, one out. And now the center fielder. On the ground, right side. There's one. Double play, and we have more free baseball. Lamb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two now. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings. One out. Runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just... So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Adrian Chavez, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Lamb really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Singled and drew a couple of walks.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Charlie Lamb with a blend of... Next, Charlie Lamb.
The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
And that misses. Ball 1.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. Michael Feliz now at the plate. Yo, 1 on the ground. Lamb. There's one. A sensational double play.
they made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone.
Handles, throws to first. That's the first out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now the third baseman, Ramon Encarnacion. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Play is made, 2 out. Back here in Milwaukee, ready now for the 5th inning, Mario Becerra stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. One away here in the 5th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 13th home run of the season, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
All loaded up. Phillies getting ready to hit. Out to short, Lamb. To second, that's one. Save the first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. One down. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Out to short. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And next is the designated hitter, David Lloyd. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Find the ball.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. Martinez is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Only 1 hit, a home run.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
1 out, runner at second. Mario Becerra stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to short, Lamb. Tosses to first, and they get the out. Next to hit, Charlie Lamb. Went deep in the ball game last night.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice. I see you. Check your outfield.
Runner takes off, pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hit on the ground to short. Phillies throw to first in time. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Humberto Esposito.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Let's go, Brewers! Come on!
1-2 now.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. One down. Slade Caldwell stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 hits last night, so he was a runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe.
You know what? I like
David Lloyd digs in now. Swing, and he popped it up. Lamb under it. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Runner on at first with one gone. The switch hitting catcher. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Lamb up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Moda toss to second, throw to first, safe. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner takes off, pitch outside.
That's away.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first.
No,
Defense
that's
probably
a ball.
knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just outside. Full count now. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One down. Now here is Charlie Lamb.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the third baseman.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Ryan Burke. Chop to third, Encarnacion. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb with a nice showing despite the loss.
No, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. his 14th of the year. The Brewers score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
1 out, bases full. In the air, right field, Vizcaíno on the move to the alley. He makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 4-zip.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Vizcaíno. On the ground, out to short. To second, there's 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Condon off of first with 2 away. Ball to strike. The pitch. Way inside. Gets out of the way. That one ripped, but foul. Now all even up. Stays alive. Two now. Ground ball right side. Moda tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. David Lloyd stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Out to short. Gets it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb goes after that one for strike 1.
Nope. Hold on.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2. The Brewers trying to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over. And back here in Milwaukee, top of inning number 7, Slade Caldwell stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle. Fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now it's going to be Philip Fong. Hit on the ground to short. Lamb. Slings it across. 2 away. Man at first, Adrian Vizcaíno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 and 2 here. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Slade Caldwell stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This could end it. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb really stood out in this win. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb, one of the most electrifying. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Tim Francis. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Slides for the stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man at first. Now at the plate, Rich Martins. Ground ball right side. To second, there's one. And two. What a play. Back here at American Family Field. Top of inning number 7. Number 1 digs in now. On the ground. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. No outs. Runner at first. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. This one in the air center field. Francis in and to his right. He's got it. One away. And now Ralphie Velasquez. The 0-1. Grounder might be 2. He flips it to second in time. And that's 2. So 2 down. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Tim Francis. Towards first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lamb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Louis Bellamy now at the plate, having a nice season in the power categories. 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. Ellie on the move. Hey. Pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher. Here's a chopper to short. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Batting eighth, the first
Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Lamb went deep in his most recent game. 0-1 down.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. And he grounds one back up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That's towards center. Trice under it. 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carter Trice, the next Cub to hit. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. Got the out. Lamb recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
This looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the 2 outs. Bases full. Mike Bovee, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle. Lamb. They take the force out, and the lefty reliever does his job. Back here, they turn things over to the southpaw, Luis Velasquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards left center. Trice under it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Martins will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Esmeralín Valdez. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. That's the ball game. Lamb with an okay game in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman. And the 0-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lamb should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Cubs 1, and the Brewers coming to bat. It's an now Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Lamb.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's ripped. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. Runner on the goal. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series.
Yep, that ball went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Just missed. Got him. And there are two down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Josh Warner, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Man at second. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. That is the inning. Carter Trice digs in now. Man at second. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Rich Martins, the next to hit. And now the 0-1. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Tim Francis, the next Cub to hit. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Runner at second here, one gone.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And a strike on the outside edge. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Ground ball left side. A sliding stop in the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Josh Warner. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Parra gets under it, and that is the third out of the inning. Lamb stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
In the dirt. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And that one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. On the ground, out to short. What a stop. On the money. Nice play. One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ralphie Velasquez. The 1-1. Runner on the move. That's it for a strike.
Safe!
Safe at second with a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Bounced out to short. Lamb. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 8th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Go, 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 go.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
A sliding stop at short. To first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, it still gets the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get it out.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Brewers catcher now. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. Throw to first. And what a play. Ball game. Lamb with a valiant job in defeat. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an incredible series. The shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Charlie Lamb.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carrying well. Just missed it. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
I'll find it.
Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play. Willie Francisco getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. Flips it. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We've played 4. It's the Rockies 5 and the Brewers nothing. 2 outs. Bases full. Winston Shoemaker the next to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Man at first, one away. This one smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-3.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Back to the top of the order, Ryan Holmes digging in for the Rockies. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Condon to second. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies, Chris Ramirez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Clark also throwing.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So 2 down. Here's the catcher. Ramirez is just 1 strike away, and it remains 2-2. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hirsch. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Rush going back on this one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies have won 4 in a row. Lamb, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. Tap foul at the plate. Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. Next one misses. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. 1-2 now.
Really good take,
That's
especially with
inside.
2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. His 17th of the year. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
Starling Lamb.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Out towards right center field. Shoemaker should have this one. And there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Chet Williams digging in for the Rockies. Bounce to the right. There's one. And 2.
You're out.
A play. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Lamb.
Swing and a ground ball. Nice stop. And they get the out.
Nice diving stop right there. It gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Winston Shoemaker digging in for the runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end it. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Mitchell Anderle. 0-1. Bounce towards the hole at short. Williams. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rockies extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Lamb played brilliantly despite the loss.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. Ball one,
that's
no
off the plate.
strikes. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. That one
Outside, that's a
misses.
ball.
And it's 3-0. Just settling in here at Coors Field. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. One out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Rips that one to right. And makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay to the plate. Safe. He uses the swim move to get around the tag, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. Ryan Reddick now at the plate. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, and that's the third out. And one in scoring position. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. 0-1 down. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. High fly ball, right field. Alcantara under it. And that is that. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kevin Dooley. 1-2 now. Out to short. Lamb over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. One out, bases full. And a foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. That's his third home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. One pitch and one out. Samuel Basallo digging in for the Rockies. The 1-2. Out to short. Lamb. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Rockies, the second baseman, Kevin.
Back here at Coors Field. Ready to begin the 8th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat. Smoke that.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Clearly not content with.
Move to second. Lamb
He's
dives
in there.
back
He's
in
safe.
safely. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
That's way outside. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
In the
That's
dirt,
ball
kicks
three.
away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Runner at third, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Shoemaker in position. And that is that. So digging in, Kevin Alcantara. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Charlie Lamb currently. Charlie Lamb will hit next. Right now with more RBIs than anyone in the National League. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next offering is fouled back. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and one gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Ground ball up the middle. The flip. What a play. Inning over. And that one fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
In the dirt. Throws to second. And he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is.
And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Digging in, Samuel Basallo. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Lamb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Two on, two outs. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there.
Lamb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
The 0-1. Chesed, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fastball is outside. That one misses. And now 3-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice rock.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Donnie Rush digging in for the Rockies. Ball to strike. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base. Back here in Denver, on to the bottom of the 10th. Sean Ryder digging in for the Rockies. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So they hold the runner. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Bryce Rayner digging in for the Rockies. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Rockies walk it off in extra innings.